Greetings and welcome back to Porkus Play's Warhammer 40K Dawn of War. Moving straight on to Mission 2 with the hard difficulty.
War Journal of Captain Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main Orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction. The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the Orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these Orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the Orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the Orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast. You have your orders. Now go, and may the Emperor protect you.
I do not care for all this sneaking about.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds? If we meet the Orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale, and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our call. We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend? Or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my homeworld. My responsibility.
Awkward.
Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position.
Here we go.
This area is crawling with Orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past them. Do not get too close, or we may be spotted. Scouts in position.
Excellent. Your Scout Marine squad is now invisible to all enemies except for commanders. Keep in mind, though,
Yes, my lord.
if you are attacked, your invisibility will be broken, and some time will pass before you can utilize it again.
Also, if you fire at the enemy.
Gathering intelligence. Gathering intelligence.
So the problem with Orcs,
Scouts.
as I might have mentioned last time, is that they get bigger and bigger and more as they tend to fight. So they kind of naturally grow larger.
Mark any enemy
It's not just their size either, it's the amount of them that increases over time. Until eventually you end up with an Orc war boss.
on the trail.
An Orc war boss will start to lead a war.
Getting into position.
And that is
Gathering intelligence.
pretty much a lot of Orcs. Just too many Orcs.
Scouts here. Orders.
The wretched Xenos are guarding a strategic
ready.
point. Scout Team 2 is upgraded with sniper rifles. They will make short work of these Orcs.
Just Orcs going ridiculously insane. They will chew through absolutely anyone they come across. They will take over worlds. It's nuts. Wow, very bad idea. So
Yes, my lord.
that's why we're infiltrating to try to defuse the situation. Take out the Orc leaders.
Scouts
There's
awaiting orders.
people not large enough. They get really confused. Don't really want to fight as much.
Intelligence.
Bonk. Sniper rifles. Very long range. Very slow to fire. But they break morale like nobody's business. Alright, that's going up very slowly. Very, very slowly. Once this group breaks, we can unveil the other ones and start firing. We can probably knock out someone.
Scouts awaiting orders.
But look at that. They've got 2 shooters and we're healing damage.
Danger. We will route Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts in position.
If you just looked at their health, we were healing faster than they could damage us, so... Morale breaking! Very important. Let's just take this position. As we can, we'll move forward with this
On
group.
patrol. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. There is an patrol.
Oh.
Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by.
That knob leader there. He's a little bit bigger. That's because he's the leader.
Scouts advance. Scouts
Right, quickly.
Yes.
Don't want to get caught out. Sneak around these guys just fine.
Scouts awaiting orders. We will move ahead.
Oh,
and mark
go on,
any
go.
enemy positions. We will move ahead and mark any enemy
Enemy
positions.
positions.
Scouts awaiting orders. There's our
Let's take out
target.
these guys.
A large orc knob who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. If we kill him, we'll severely weaken the orc morale.
Alright
Scouts
then.
in position.
Fortunately, we only have 2
Scouts
sniper
in
rifles.
position.
See what we can do. Shred this group.
Yes, my lord.
We'll wait for them to move, since if they get into melee with us, that's going to interrupt us and we won't be able to use our sniper rifles. Go on.
Scouts
3,
awaiting
2,
orders.
1. Fire!
Scouts
Ah, shit.
charge.
There we go.
I command in the name of the knob is dead. We will take it from here.
We will take them down from here.
Morale is being obliterated. Pull these guys back. We bring in our forces.
Today the enemy shall move here.
Yes, my lord.
With the armor completely shattered, it's unlikely we're going to lose a single model here. In turn, those heavy bolters. Oh, yes.
Scouts ready.
Wonderful.
Gathering
Oh,
intelligence. At your command.
bang!
He who
Sustained fire has destroyed their morale as well. Move up the heavy bolters.
Orders. Gathering intelligence.
The scouts aren't going to be much good in this battle. We need guns on hand.
Scouts in position.
Oh. We could be good at suppressing the orcs incoming from this boy's hut, though. That is the barracks of a sort. Haven't lost anyone yet. Space Marines are exceptionally strong, even against all this firepower. Of course, the 4th Commander is soaking most of it, and he has a ridiculous amount of health. Oh, one lane finally went down. We're going to replace him straight on the field.
Defending objective. We will move ahead.
Alright, that's the barracks gone. We can soon take down these 2 things. Okay, and that's this base claimed.
The waterworks are under our control. Now we must start building a base before we hunt down the rest of the orcs.
Aye. Ah!
Let us capture these strategic points and establish a base of operations.
Alright, stronghold down. Stick a listening post on that. You 2 groups can head down this way.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
4th Commander can heal up.
No fear.
This group can stand at 4 to keep us safe. I want those points back.
We will take them down from here. Scouts here.
Well, that knob is going to be a bit tougher than the others, but we still should be able to take him down. Actually, orcs in general are a lot more dangerous in melee, so this is honestly probably a bad idea. But we should be fine. The sniper's backing us. Should be fine. Oh, wait a minute. That's a boys' hut back there. They're reinforcing. Alright, pull back. We'll hold here.
Most
And you can lay down the chapel barracks. Still need to hold this position, so we'll just have to leave things there for now. You guys can hold that area.
Scouts in position. Commencing.
Start moving ahead.
Scouts advance.
Alright, we've got a small group. We can destroy those fairly quickly.
Yes, my lord. Orc sight.
At your command.
We stand ready.
Little squad, move out.
Ever vigilant.
Get the heavy bolters back. Get these guys in position with them.
The enemy shall not be
In fact, yeah.
Marine squad deployed.
Let's run the force commander with these slots. They can go into melee.
Denied.
Group standing here. Group there. Unveil the scouts. They can start firing.
At your command.
There we go. Now we can take this position.
Awaiting orders.
this day.
And we can get to work on our armory.
Taking hit.
Space Marines, advance! He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Position secure.
Shall be
Once again, we'll have the force commander tanking while the ranged combat comes in from the Space Marines. Unfortunately, his squad has been eliminated. Too many orcs. Far too many orcs.
We stand ready.
while the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
Force commander has just gone down.
Name of the Emperor.
Hopefully in the campaign maps, he pretty much instantly comes back again.
The Emperor.
So we can just put him out into the force again, field again. The heavy weapon increase at the armory can be built so that we can carry more weapons. And soon I'll be able to order another Space Marine squad.
My aim
Heavy Volters are still doing very good work. We've got another Nob leader who is cut down in mere moments.
today the enemy shall know.
That's the boys hut destroyed. Flag banner down. We have a new Space Marine squad down, so we'll move these guys up this way. And the weapons increase. Let's increase those amounts of heavy bolters. Now the scouts don't have that upgrade applied to them. They still have to carry their only 2 sniper rifles. They can't outfit themselves with 4 sniper rifles, which would be awesome, admittedly. There's too many orcs for this force commander to hold them all off together. Hopefully the heavy bolters can be used as a melee weapon in a pinch. Although they're not really suited to it. Alright, this group is now pretty ready. Let's move them up. Take out that Warg banner.
Faith is our shield.
I command in the name of the
position.
Emperor.
Yes, my lord.
Our force commander has died once again. Come on, Gabriel! Oh, you might have noticed the 2 studs in his head from the cinematics. Or, I suppose if we zoom in. I'll still for a moment, Gabriel. So there's 2 studs in his head. Space Marines input those, one of those for every 100 years of experience they have. So Gabriel's been kicking around for about 2 centuries of hard work, slaughtering orcs for years and years and years and years and years.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, my lord.
There we go. So alright, another squad as soon as we have the points. The boys' hut is being taken down. And the orcs coming from it are being cut down by 6 heavy bolters firing all at once. Let's get the scouts to take that position. And back down to the fight here.
My faith is my shield.
We've got tank busters, which are apparently close combat specialists. It's been a while since I've played orcs. They are supposed to be good against vehicles and buildings, but I'm not sure if that's just in melee or if they get special abilities to fight against
For
them.
terror.
I'm pretty sure they get grenades they can throw. Alright, let's move up again.
Scouts awaiting.
A glorious one for the Imperial.
We've now looped around fully. Order our next Space Marine squad, and that one can accompany the Force Commander.
Awaiting orders.
This day shall be a glorious
These
one.
guys plant the flags. Actually, no, get the scouts to plant the flag.
My lord.
Not as powerful as the heavy bolters.
We are the Emperor. Ever vigilant.
Beware, brothers. That mechanical monster is a killer can. It is
Oh, boy.
devastating in close
At your
quarters fighting,
command.
and its
Stay
armored
vigilant,
hide will
brothers.
shrug off small arms fire. We must equip ourselves with missile launchers if we are to destroy the abomination.
Orders received. Understood.
Yes, but we don't have access to missile launchers yet. Well, the Monastery HQ are down and we don't have that.
Yes, we
Happily, it's being taken on by the Imperial Guard, so we can just march in there and beat on it for a while, I hope. At least until the Imperial Guard die off. Well, the Orcs taking one of our points. We're gonna have to get a few squads out to defend against that. You guys can go to melee, and Fourth Commander can try and lend them. Oh boy. Yep, it's right. We can only take that on with missile launchers. Just ate up all those Imperial Guardsmen and we've only drained it by maybe a quarter of its health. Let's fall back. We've lost the strategic point to the enemy. We'll be very soon to take it back. 3 squads of Space Marines and Scouts and Sniper Rifles. And another squad.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. We are united
Lovely.
in
With only Scout Marines and Space Marines available to us, we're building up quite a force of Marines.
Awaiting orders.
Let's take this
He
position
who
again.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Our little Servitor. Gonna put a listing point on this once it's ready.
Texts.
Orders received.
Start moving in this way.
Purge, kill, for the glory of the Imperium. Orders received. Understood. The enemy
Alright,
is
Scouts are taking this position. Let's move them up.
Scouts advance.
Should be able to tear down a few buildings from this side of the gate.
In position.
The Flamers sadly won't be able to reach that far, but the Heavy Bolters definitely can. And we have a lot of them now. We're still replenishing our squads that we ordered. Especially this one with only 3 men in it. So it's going to be a while before we have the requisition available to build those listening posts. Right, once we've knocked out this generator, we can move on. Yep.
vigilant.
Let's get moving.
Cleanse.
Sergeant.
To me, my
Stay
brothers!
vigilant, brother. Charge. Understood.
What have you found?
The mutant, the heretic.
Ah! More orcs.
Fear our wrath. We will crush the enemy.
This day shall be a glorious one.
Oh, and a free listening post. Yes, please.
Praise the Emperor.
Awaiting
We have forces moving in on this side here.
We stand ready. Awaiting
Take position
orders.
here.
Command.
Happily, we have a new listening post for
Your
free,
command.
and
We
also
stand ready.
a new squad. Now, in the last game, I was mentioning sergeants. This is a sergeant. Heavy infantry, all Space Marines are heavy infantry. Leader unit effective at close combat and boosting squad morale. Can be upgraded with powerful close combat weapons in the armory building or later, and can use the rally ability to restore lost morale. Here, Sergeant rallies his squad,
Rally squad!
completely removes the broken effect, and gives the melee, morale all the way back to full. So with our happily rescued squad, that has nicely put us over the current population cap. We can move out once again. Tab 3 to make sure everyone's got their weapons.
Orders received.
Add in the junior groups. We have a force to be reckoned with. In fact, we can't increase the squad population cap anymore, so this is exactly how many men we can have on the field.
Imperial.
Another thing that I really wish was in more RTSs,
Enemies of the
you
Emperor
can assign
still control their
one group to more than just one number.
On alert,
That's just a really
The
nice
enemy
addition that
must
I
be
really
nearby.
like. I wish more games had it, because it can be really frustrating
Weapons
just
at ready.
only having
He who stands
people
with me
assigned to
shall
one
be
group.
my brother.
Alright, there we go.
We are the Emperor.
Oh, the Emperor. Set up the Heavy Bolters! Yes!
The Emperor protects. I shall not
Still
fail.
more. We finished capping everyone off, so let's start building listening posts. Alright, let's get them
We are
moving.
united
Scouts
in
ready.
his, while the enemies of the Emperor
Scouts
still
awaiting
breath
orders.
that can bond with peace. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Faith and duty.
Yes, my lord. Scouts advance.
My faith.
Oh, that's a lot of odds.
We stand ready.
Get that fire going.
Shall be a glorious war for the Imperium.
We stand ready.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
Stop right there.
At your command. At your command. Onward.
Praise the Emperor.
Outside of some buildings across the way that we can slaughter.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Get scouts working on that flag already.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Ever vigilant.
Get more guns along the line.
Praise the Emperor. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
Yes,
breath.
my lord.
Praise the Emperor.
We are the Emperor's
Scouts in
chosen.
position.
Praise the Emperor.
Ever vigilant. Weapons at ready.
Area secured.
Oh, we have another killer can moving in. We have no rocket launchers to deal with it.
His service.
I await your instructions.
Fast.
Yes, Lord.
Oh yes, we should have some plasma generators down. Silly me. Force Commander has lost his morale. Very rare occurrence, but against the killer can, you can understand why. Because there goes the Force Commander. Another thing that Dawn of War has is really good melee animations. Just every so often during a kill, they'll go through a very specific animation for their death, and the model killing will also become invincible for a time. Oh dear. We were supposed to build a plasma generator to advance the story, weren't we? Oh well.
Ever vigilant. Awaiting orders.
Thankfully, under all the constant firepower that we have, it is at least more than halfway dead.
Awaiting orders.
Just have to keep on pushing more damage onto it. More and more and more.
We will need more than heavy bolters to defeat
my
these
lord.
orcs. We must upgrade the stronghold to gain access to the tools we will need to destroy this blade, my brother.
There we go.
Follow me into battle.
That's what I was supposed to do. Right, so we can upgrade the monastery now, which improves us to tier 2,
Protects.
and that means we get access to all kinds of weapons. Delicious, delicious weapons. Put the Force
The enemy
Commanders
must be nearby.
group in
Duty
front.
served.
Start building listening posts here. And of course, shredding in all enemies we encounter.
Awaiting orders. At your command. We are the Emperor's chosen. Faith is our shield.
This day shall be a glorious one.
Force Commander up this way, actually.
My aim shall not falter.
So with attack move, I believe they'll attack at their longest range. So these heavy bolters will happily attack at their range.
As you wish.
Ever vigilant.
The all-telling eyes of the skull probes are with us. Find them on our listening posts. The monastery is complete. Sergeants will inspire your Space Marine squads to greater feats of heroism, and rocket launchers will make short work of orc buildings.
Thank God.
He who stands with
Alright, we can start replacing any heavy bolter losses with rocket launchers instead. Like one of those rocket launchers.
We must upgrade an existing listening post with the fortified position add-on. This upgrade will increase the
There you go.
requisition index and add better defenses to the listening post.
Yes, my lord.
That it will. Scout probes! Oh dear. They're dying out very quickly. Let's attach them to groups. Apparently they increase sight and also can infiltrate and stop buildings from working. I've never actually used them before. Mostly because they're very temporary units that die very
He who
quickly.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Let's get you guys taking that flag.
The listening post is now earning more requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to strike back. I command in the name of the Emperor.
Force Commander's died again. Oops. All upgrades utilized.
Today, we
Now
shall
completed the
know
tech tree
no
for this
fear.
level. No, 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 no.
Direct us to the enemy. None shall stop. We are the Emperor's
Excellent.
chosen.
We're having bits of problems with the AI for my own troops because there's just so many people, they can't really move through areas.
Weapons at ready.
That's fine, I know how to deal with that. We push forward.
Weapons at
There we go. Keep on moving, keep on moving. I want to tear this base down as quickly as I can. Open fire! Rally! Come on, man, it's not that bad. It's only a giant saw. I've seen jigsaws in my home. Put the can down. Keep on moving in. Alright, stop there and open fire. Try and get the melee groups as front lines. So we bring down the second orc settlement.
Be a glo-
Defending objective. I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
I will suffer no trespass.
Well, that's not good. That guy was a Chaos Sorcerer. It's a very, very bad person to be having appearing in your mind, Brother Librarian. Well, that's it for the second mission. I hope you did enjoy yourself watching, as I did enjoy myself wrecking some orcs. I suppose next time we'll move on to Insane difficulty, because that went pretty smoothly. Until next time, it's been Porkus Plays, Warhammer 40K, Dawn of War. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck with all your efforts.